One of the early lessons you'll get in helicopter ground school is going to be about rotor systems. There's several out there, but you'll probably focus on the main three first. There's rigid, semi-rigid, and fully articulated. Each system has its own design to account for three specific movements of the blades in flight, referred to as feathering, flapping, and lead or lag. To demonstrate with your arms what the blades are doing, if you put your arms out to the side, pretend those are the rotor blades, and if you look at my hand, that is called feathering. So what the collective is doing is adding pitch into the rotor blade. Semi-rigid means it can feather and flap. So like a bird, it flaps at your shoulder, which is going to be the flapping hinge. So it's feathers and flaps, which is the semi-rigid system. And then fully articulated, you've got your arms out to the side, it feathers, it flaps, and it also moves forward and backwards, which is called hunting or dragging, also known as lead and lag. Here's a quick photo of what the rotor systems look like close up. Then we've got pros and cons of each. The rigid system is mechanically simple, however structurally complex. Semi-rigid, like the 22, the R44, and the 66, those are really easy to hanger. However, they've got slower response because there's less blades. Fully articulated, stable with less vibrations, but also expensive, mechanically complex, and they've got a lot more drag. The Robinson helicopter that you'll probably learn in an R22 or an R44 or an R66 that all have traditional tail rotor systems. These are pretty easy to spot from a distance. The tail rotor blade is easily exposed. Another type of tail rotor system is the fenestron. You can see in this picture, it looks a little bit different than the traditional tail rotor system in the Robinson aircraft. And lastly, we have the NOTAR system. Think no tail rotor. This is kind of a unique looking helicopter. You don't see this as often as the other two.